FROLFCAST 28, the 2024 PDGA official Disc Golf World Rankings are in, they're updated, and wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it here? Click the link, you can do this yourself, you go online, click the link, PDGA, 2024 PDGA official Disc Golf World Rankings on the homepage. Okay, I'll click on that. Bam! Served up with FPO. Top 5 list. Are you seeing that too? You seeing that on your end? Log in. What do I want to see? Why are we starting with the least popular? Makes no sense to me. Does not make sense, but caught again, PDGA. I see your slick Rick moves here, shoehorning in the FPO coverage once again. Caught ya! Sorry, PDGA. Gotta call him like I see him. Pops up first. FPO top 5 list. Try it yourself. Don't believe me? Pops up first. Interesting, PDGA. Shoehorned in there once again. Pay attention, people. Disc Golf Truth. Frolf Truth! Welcome. Welcome into the show, welcome into the program. That's why they call it programming, people. Forced to look at those FPO top 5 before you even scroll down to what you were looking for. Before the real MPO scores that everyone were searching for are served up to you. Feels like the WNBA and Kaitlin Clark. Here you go. You want basketball? Here you go. Women's basketball first. Oh, I didn't search for that. Well, here's what we're going to give you. Here you go. I wasn't really looking for that. Well, too bad. Here it is. Everywhere I go, Kaitlin Clark. There you are. Let me jump on the PDGA website here, see what's going on. Women's coverage. Why? Why? Don't forget, there's women's coverage. We know, we're just not looking for it, but we're being shoehorned and fed it without asking. Once you do finally get there, no change in the top 5 MPO world rankings, same as last time we chatted. Burr number 1, Rick number 2, Vinny number 3, 4th spot, Isaac. Back-to-back, 2-time world champion, back-to-back. And Nicholas Antilla making his way into the top 5, as we know. I see more people watching the FROLFCAST. Welcome. Welcome if you're new. You're going to like it. You're going to have a good time. You're going to learn a lot about this sport called Frolf. On the FROLFCAST, the 2025 A-tier request form now available. For those clubs trying to host an A-tier next season, don't you want to host an A-tier? Come on. You can do it now. Tour standards describe specific conflicts, including A-tiers within 750 miles and Elite Series events within 500 miles, respectively. Thanks, PDGA, for the update. Thanks for telling us about those. What kind of conflicts are we talking about? That'll never happen. You're making things up to do in the PDGA offices, aren't you? Well, we're punched in. We gotta do something. Shuffle some papers around. What are you guys doing back here? We're shuffling papers around. Thank you. Thanks, PDGA. Also, Pro added cash requirement of 3,000. And the AM requirement of a $25 minimum player pack. True Am is gross. Check out my episode on True Am. Just search this FROLFCAST. Search FROLFCAST for if you want to know how I feel about True Am events. There's an episode on here. Look it up. Yes, there is. So make sure if you're going to host an A tier in 2025, you are checking all these boxes, or else the PDGA is going to come after you. The PDGA is bringing back their fight against cancer, the Big C. In 2013, the PDGA started an initiative to increase women's participation in FROLF events everywhere, while also raising money and awareness for an incredible cause: the fight against cancer. Each year in October, so the PDGA will donate $2 to charity for every female that competes in a PDGA sanctioned event. There you go. Get a little action, get a little prerogative. That's back for 2024. Love it. Let's raise some money for a good cause. This just an update from the Canadian Nationals. Yeah, hey there, good buddy. Yeah, hey there. That was your update from Canadian Nationals. Here's the most recent disc added to the approval list from the PDGA. A new segment I like to call, a new segment here on FROLFCAST that I like to call Proof There's Too Many Discs. Proof there's way too many discs out there. Let's take a look at the most recent approval list. This isn't the whole thing, but here's a few. Here's 4 of the most recent 5. Top 5. How about we do that? Top 5. Sip some coffee here. Coffee time. Let's get jacked to talk about these new discs. Proof there's way too many discs out there. There's probably, what it boils down to, there's probably like 5 or 6 discs. 5 or 6 molds. That's it. When you talk about each variety, putter, mid, fairway, speed 10s, up to speed 13s, there's probably like 3 of each one. There's probably like 15 or 20 different possible disc molds, and that's it. They keep on pumping out the same discs and telling you it's something else. They're calling it something else and trying to convince you it actually is. But it's not. There's like 5 discs, okay? There's a rock, there's an AVR, that's it! And an orc, that's it! There's 3 discs, there's like 5 discs. Back on track, here we go! The newest approved disc, let's hear them. The Aquarion! From Discape Disc Golf, Inc. The Aquarion. Here we go. Here's my favorite one. The Monkey King. Now approved. The Monkey King. Sanquin Poo. Disc Golf Company. The Monkey King. Also, from Sanquin Poo. Disc Golf. The Troublemaker. Troublemaker now approved. Good luck out there with your troublemakers. Here's another new one. Momentum Discs brings you The Rush. RUSH. The Rush. Thanks, Momentum Discs. What would I ever do without my Rush? Thanks. And last but not least, Discmania. The inventors of great names for discs. Aren't they the best at naming discs? We sip some coffee after that one. Think about that. New from Discmania, the P1X. Haven't we heard that a million times, Discmania? P1X? I had to read that like 38 times. I'm like, P1X? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. If you don't know, now you know. P1X from Discmania, now approved. This has been a new segment here on FROLFCAST. Proof there's way too many discs. FROLFCAST shout out to a good friend of the show, Thomas Earhart, for winning Big W at the PDGA iOS 128 Oswego Open, winning by 3 strokes. Nice job, pal. Stay tuned to FROLFCAST for everything you need to know about the Tim Selinsky Masters and the 2024 DGPT. Discraft Green Mountain Championships here on FROLFCAST. Good boy.